I've had a lot of people express a lot of interest in parts from the 96 Montero, so currently I'm removing all this stuff from that box because there's something in there that someone needs. And this is where I keep all of my Montero parts. And sometimes I'll put an occasional 1965 Chevy pickup part in here. I do have my 2014 GT500 spoiler right over here tucked away in the corner, but that's for another project. So we need to find a radio. An aftermarket radio that came off of the 96 Montero. I believe it's somewhere in this bucket. I've organized and labeled everything, so it should be fairly quick to locate this radio so I can get this out to this person. It does kind of suck that it's at the very bottom of the pile, but what can you do? Here's the engine cover for the 99 Montero. That's not what we're looking for. Oh, here it is, right here. Right in the middle. Super neat. Blue punked. Blue punked. I don't know how you say it, but I'm probably saying that totally wrong. I still haven't decided if I want to keep the 99 Montero wood trim center console or use the one from the 96 Montero. It's the exact same. It's just the 99 has this wood trim package on here, which some people like, but I think it kind of makes the car look really dated. Here we have a set of brand new universal car mats, which I don't know what I'm going to use for. They came with the car, which is great because it's like free floor mats, but I don't think they'd fit in the 99 Montero. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with these. They're brand new car mats. They've never been used. They're really dirty because the person that owned this car before me didn't really take care of it, but that'll come off very easily. They still have the original packaging on them, which is great. I also have them right next to these floor mats, which have definitely been used, but there's only 2 of them, and it's really strange because they don't even match. Like, this pattern does not match that pattern. I might use them, or I might just sell them all like as a bundle. 6 floor mats. They don't match, but it is what it is. These parts here, including the throttle body, I took off the 96 Montero not to sell. I want to keep these for myself so I could use them as extra parts on the 99 Montero. Mainly because parts do get expensive, especially when they're mechanical parts. I know a throttle body is probably like $60 or $80 for that car, so that'd be really nice to have that. I have to clean it up. It's got a lot of carbon buildup, but it should look pretty new once we clean it up. I don't know who's gonna buy this or what I'm gonna do with it. I could see maybe someone buying this in case like they got into like a front-end collision. We might do something really cool because I got a lot of carbon fiber left over from making other carbon fiber parts for my other cars. So we might make a mold of this and make it out of carbon fiber and put that on the 99 Montero. That would be pretty sweet looking. We've got the tube for the intake. Surprisingly, it's not cracked, and I would think it would be because it came from the desert where it's extremely dry. But also being from the desert, it means it's preserved because it was very dry. There's literally no cracks in it. It's basically, I guess, brand new. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. We will figure it out. And then we have all these pulleys. These are definitely not savable. They're already cracked. I bet if I broke them like this, if I bent them far enough, they'd probably snap in half. I mean, they're already like... This one feels... Oh, it's so broken. Oh, it's even missing... It's missing teeth right there. I kind of forgot what this goes to. It looks like the alternator bracket, but it's covered in grease. Like, layers upon layers. It looks like a oil painting on this. I did with all that grease caked up right there. We got this fan here. Between every single fan blade, there is a split in the plastic. To me, it's trash, but I think, you know, if a fan like this costs over $100, I'd probably repair this. I don't know if we'll end up using it or if someone wants to buy it. I honestly don't know. I have to look to see how much this fan costs. It would be cool to save it, kind of like make a video about repairing it and installing it. These seats are pretty hard to come by. Everyone that you see at the junkyard, these Monteros do not have these back rear seats here. I would keep it myself, but we already have both rear passenger seats on the 99 Montero. Maybe someone wants to buy it, I don't know. But it's taking up a lot of space, so it's probably going to go with the car to the junkyard unless someone reaches out to me before then. It kind of sucks that something really awesome and something kind of difficult to find is going to end up being trashed. You know, I really wanted to go to a good home and not be wasteful, so I'd sell it for 15 bucks. Believe it or not, the carpet on the Gen 2 Montero and the Gen 2.5 Montero is in 2 separate pieces. You have the carpet that goes from the firewall up until the back seats. There's a hump here that the back seats sit on, and that's where the carpet stops. And then you have this section of the carpet that's a separate piece to itself, and it goes from the seats to the back door. Unlike the carpet that's in the front of the car where it tucks underneath the trim, this one actually sits on top of the trim. If you take a look on this side, you will see that it's just draped over. It doesn't sit underneath the back fender well. It makes for removing the carpet a whole lot easier because then you don't have to take out these back fender well trim panels, because in order to take out those trim panels, you need to take off this rear seat, which is kind of a pain. So it's really great that Mitsubishi just laid the carpet on top. Aside from the body style changes in 98 from the Gen 2 to the Gen 2.5 Montero, there are some noticeable differences on the inside of the car. Mostly everything looks the same, except for this rear brake light. On the 98 through 2000 Gen 2.5 Monteros, this light is actually much bigger and the cover around it is bulkier, which is really strange because this trim panel itself on the rear door is the exact same. So this light is actually much skinnier. And by it being a totally different size, it means it wouldn't look right on the 99 Montero. In theory, we could use this light on the 99 Montero, but if you look, you can see there's quite a substantial difference size-wise. Though as long as we use the cover from the 96 Montero on the 99, then it would work. But we can't use the cover from the 99 over this brake light because there'd be a ton of gaps in between it.